What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my free TikTok dropshipping course for 2023. And this is video number 8 of 10. In this video, we're going to be going over how to launch your first TikTok ads. So first, we're going to go over things like TikTok's ad policy, the do's and don'ts for TikTok, just so you guys stay safe and follow all of their policies. We're going to be going over TikTok's Creative Center and how to browse that for inspiration and to kind of get an idea of how other people are running their ads. I'm going to be teaching you guys everything that goes into running your first video ads. Then I'm going to be showing you guys how to initially launch your ads and how to do the targeting and the demographics and try to find the audience that would be interested in the products that you're selling. And then I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up your columns so that you keep everything organized so you're able to read all of the data. So guys, all that I ask is if that you find any value from these videos that you're watching, please just give me a thumbs up. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And please consider subscribing so you guys don't lose access to any of these videos. Leave your comments below and I'm going to do my best to answer every single one of them. And if you want to take it a step further and you want some mentorship and access to me 24/7, please consider joining my Discord group below for only a couple of dollars per month. I could save you thousands of dollars in mistakes and I can also help you reach that next level. Below, I have a link to a 3-day free trial of Shopify, and it's $1 per month for the first 3 months after that. So you're not going to want to miss that. Get that before that goes away, and that link is down below. Okay, and with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so before you run any of your TikTok ads, I want you guys to get familiar with TikTok's policies and what to do, what not to do, etc. Because I don't want you guys getting accounts banned or suspended or anything like that. So I just want you guys to get a good idea of how TikTok works. So if you go to ads.tiktok.com/help, this is going to be the TikTok Business Help Center. So it's going to bring you to a page that looks exactly like this. So the first thing I want you to do is go to advertising on TikTok. First things to note, click that first. You're going to go through this and it gives you a little overview of like TikTokers are responsible for their ads. You have to comply. Here's the terms of service. Here's the community guidelines. If you need help, Business Help Center. How to understand their policies, their ad review process. If your ads get rejected, it tells you exactly what to do, how to submit a ticket, how to get an appeal if you need one. All right. But if you go back, I want you to go to the ads creative policy. So this is going to show you what you can and cannot advertise, what to say, what not to say. So I'm going to just give you a little overview of it, but I really want you guys to dive into this for yourselves and really understand what to do and what not to do. So this goes over landing page requirements, the first one, and you have to have a full landing page. You can't have anything under construction. It can't be incomplete. You can't have somebody that's not mobile friendly. So you need a functioning website, blah, blah, blah. Ad creatives and landing pages must not display prohibited products or services. So I want you to look at this prohibited products and services list. It's going to show you what you can and can't sell. So no animal products, no live, animal products. But for animal products, you could do toys, clothes, collars, cages, blah, blah, blah. No adult sex products. You can't advertise casinos or gambling. No cigarette or tobacco products. No counterfeiting or piracy. So like no selling trademarked stuff like Nike and other replicas and shit like that. Can't sell drug or paraphernalia. So no bongs, no bowls, nothing like that. No weed shit, none of that. You can't sell police, military. You can't do any political ads. Identity theft, obviously. No counterfeiting, unwarranted claims. So this one's big right here. Unwarranted claims, misinformation, including pricing or discount. So with your ads and stuff, like if you're saying on your ad that you have a 75% discount and on your site it does not say that, they'll flag your ad. If there's unwarranted claims, such as like if you're doing, I would stay away from weight loss products completely because there's always issues with that. But like, you're not allowed to say like, oh, you can lose 3 inches off your waist in 5 days. Like, no unwarranted claims, like anything crazy like that. So you can't, this is all stuff you can't do. Weapons, funeral services, hazard or chemicals, so anything like that. But just go through this and read the rest of it just so you're familiar with it. But that's just a quick overview. So going back to the page before, so all your ads must contain a privacy policy link. So I show you on your store how to do that. Let's see. Your ad consistency, just make sure the product in your ad is the same exact product on your product page. The captions need to be consistent. Display names need to be consistent. You can't, make sure you don't have any, make sure all your punctuation and stuff is good. Make sure stuff's not misspelled. But pretty much go through all this and familiarize yourself with their policies and how they work, just so you can better your odds of not getting anything banned or suspended or running into any account issues. But it's not really that strict, but just follow their policies and you're not going to have any issues. So that's one thing that I suggest you guys do before running any ads. All right. And if you do have any questions, ask them. And if you do have any issues, you can submit a ticket to TikTok and then you can go from there. All right. And that's it for the ad policies. So a free tool you can use to get some inspiration for how to do your ads or your ad creatives is that you can go to TikTok's Creative Center. So what I'm going to do right now is show you exactly how to do that. So if you're in Google, just type in TikTok Creative Center. You're going to go down to where it says ads.tiktok.com, business, creative center, this one right here, creative center, one-stop creative solution for TikTok. Then you're going to go to top ads right here. And what I do is I just go to campaign objective and go to conversions. And then region, I just select United States. Okay, and then you can go through these and get some inspiration on the top working ads, like the top performing ads. So let me go to try to find a dropshipping product for you, and then I'll show you exactly what it looks like. So I found one right here. I know this is a dropshipping product, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. So it could be very simple, just as this. And that's it. So in this one, there's no words. I mean, there's not even a call to action, but it's performing well. It's got 4.7 thousand shares, 345 comments, 34,000 likes. So this is just the product in use without any words. So sometimes that works good, or you can add a voiceover. This already has music in it, but no voiceover or any captions. So that's something that could work for you. Let me find more for you. So as I'm scrolling down, let's see if I could see any dropshipping ads. So this one's for a phone case.
Things I found on the internet, part 24. I found this phone case company called Casely, and they make super cute phone cases, and they're 8-foot drop proof. Needless to say, I'm obsessed with the cow print, and I love that it's MagSafe compatible and is military grade. Needless to say, I'm buying every color.
So that's one for a phone case. It's pretty simple. It's got 202 shares, 55 comments, 6,000 likes. Very simple. But, you know, it goes through things I found on the internet, part 24. I found this phone case company. They make super cute phone cases, designs with 8-foot drop proof.
Needless to say, I'm obsessed with the cow print, and I love that it's MagSafe.
So this doesn't have any music. This is just somebody actually doing a voiceover themselves instead of like the Siri type voice. So that works too. Let me find another one for you. So here's another one. This one's very simple, but this is a very popular dropshipping product that I've seen countless times. So I'll wait for it to load. Okay, so it starts out, I would melt if someone got me this. So that's a good one. It's just showing the product, and it's kind of got like an emotional song to it, so that really pulls on people's heartstrings and makes them buy. So it's got 4.2 thousand shares, 62,000 likes, and it was a pretty good ad with good content. So let me show you one more so you can get one other example. So this one's for a beard trimmer. Tired of growing hair so fast.
Tired of growing hair so fast? Take a look at this high-end hair trimmer available in unique styles. Razor head features smooth metal blades that are ideal for oily skin, hair trimming, and sculpture without leaving you with dry skin. Comes with a long-lasting battery and an LED display, as well as a USB connector. We built it with a non-slip metal for simple lineups and edge lines. It's quick and simple to use. It's great for men, women, the elderly, and kids. Grab yours for a 70% discount today only.
Alright, so that one was pretty much the guy doing a voiceover for the whole thing. It was pretty good. It explains all the features of it, all the benefits of it, and yeah. So it got 577 shares, 15,000 likes. So if you go through the Creative Center, you're going to see a lot of different ads, and check their performance, and you can see what style they use. Like, are they using voiceovers? Are they using captions? Are they using music? Are they not using music? So whatever works best for your product, try to find some inspiration on the Creative Center. Okay, so I'm going to show you an easy way to get content for your first ad. This is a quick and easy way to just get a video up and running to test to see if the product is going to sell or not. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to TikTok, and we're going to go to the search bar right here, and we're going to search the name of our product. So I'm just going to give you a random example. Makeup brush cleaner, and you're going to look through a bunch of these videos, and you're going to try to find a video with no words, because it just makes makes it easier. But you want to see the product in use. So I already found one, so I'm going to show you. Let's see. Right here. So this has no words in it, which is great because we could just add our own words. We can add music, captions, and the voiceover. And it's great because there's no captions already, so we don't have to cover them. And that's pretty much what we're looking for here. So what you want to do is, once you find your video, do you see how this has the TikTok logo right here? If we run this as an ad, this will get flagged because it has the TikTok logo right here. So what we want to do is download it without the watermark. So what we're going to do is copy the link. So you're going to go to Google and type in QLoad. So the first thing that comes up is TikTok video downloader without watermark. That's exactly what we're looking for. QLoad.info, it's the first one. Click that, and then you're going to paste the video you just copied. Paste, and then hit download. And it's going to say, please wait, it's preparing your video. And then, all right, it's downloading right here. Perfect. So you just downloaded it without the watermark. So if I play it, this is what it's going to look like. See? No watermark. Perfect. Okay. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to canva.com, okay, and then click on video, mobile video. The size that you want is 1080 by 1920, which looks like this. And then you're going to go to uploads, videos, and then upload the file you just chose. And then what you're going to do is click on it, make it the full length, so it fits perfect. So once you have your video uploaded, it's going to still have the sound in it. So
this makeup brush gadget actually works like cleaning my brushes. So I'm adding water and soap, next I'm taking my foundation.
So you could either just use this with the volume just how it is,
/powder brush, and letting it run for a bit.
And then you could add text in it by going here, text, click that, you know, and then you know, you could say something like that. This gadget cleans my makeup brushes in seconds. And you can play around with different fonts. Like if you want to choose different fonts, go here. Or you could do these kind of fonts. But what I like to do is take the volume out of this. In order to do that, we're going to click this little volume button up here and just hit mute. So now if we play it, there's nothing. I kind of like doing this because, you know, you can kind of make it your own. So I'm going to hit pause, and I'm going to download this just like this. So download MP4 video and hit download. Alright, and it's going to download right here. And once you do download that, then you want to go into your email address and send it to yourself so that you could open it on mobile. So what I do is I go into my email, send it to that same email, and then go on my phone, open my email, download this video from my email, and then I'll show you what to do next, because then you're going to edit it in TikTok. Okay, once you have your video downloaded, you're going to go into TikTok and hit the plus sign, and you're going to upload your video that you just downloaded. Select, edit. Okay, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click the text, and you're going to say one of the benefits of it. So for this, it's going to be, this machine cleans my makeup brushes in just seconds. I like to use this little thing over here. So you could either do like one of these, like the outline, or one of those, or like that. I usually just typically do the outline. And then what you're going to do is click this little text-to-speech thing, the third thing.
Machine cleans my makeup brushes in just seconds.
Alright, and when you do that, click on it and then hit set duration. And you're going to shorten this until you see the voice notes on the left. Okay. And then you can hit the check.
This machine cleans
And
my
then move it
makeup
up here.
brushes in just seconds.
Okay. So now you're going to do the next thing. Add text. Then do either another benefit or just something about the product on why it's good. And then again, you click your little text thing so it outlines it so it's easier to read, and then you hit the text-to-speech thing again. And then you're going to click it again and hit set duration. So you're going to move this all the way until the beginning, so where you see the text end, and then you're going to move this so that it starts right after the first text ends. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit after, and then if you want to see it, move this little white bar. Okay, so I'm going to hit check again.
This machine cleans my makeup brushes in just seconds. Just add soap and water, and the dirt and grime spins off.
Okay. And I put the text at the top. Leave a little bit of a gap at the top, because when you run ads, there's just like some stuff that gets in the way. So leave a little bit of room at the top and try to put all your wording just like that. And then you could do your call to action at the end.
Off.
So then I'm gonna hit the text again. This machine is 50% off today only. Then you could say, you can thank me later. Alright, again, outline it, and then click the text-to-speech button.
My makeup brushes in just
And then click it again, set duration. Hopefully there's enough room for all this. If not, I'll take out the thank me later thing. Yeah, there's not. Alright. Let's see how it came out though.
spins off. This machine is 50% off today only. You can thank me later. This machine cleans my makeup brushes in just seconds. Just add soap and water, and the dirt and grime spins off. This machine is 50% off today only. You can thank me later.
Alright, so maybe I'll edit that last piece. Oh. Alright.
This machine
So I'm gonna edit this last piece.
only.
Edit.
You can thank me later. This machine cleans my makeup
So
brushes.
I'm gonna say it's 50% off today only. You can thank me later. So hopefully it'll all fit.
Percent off today only. You can thank me later.
Oh, perfect.
This machine cleans my makeup brushes in just seconds. Just add soap and water, and the dirt and grime spins off. It's 50% off today only. You can thank me later.
Alright, perfect.
This machine
And then they have
cleans
this
my
little
makeup
option right
brushes
here
in
for
just seconds.
like to enhance it, so it like just
soap
makes
and
the
water,
colors more
and the
vibrant
dirt
right there.
and grime spins
I usually
off.
always click that
It's
just because it looks a little
50%
better.
off today only.
And then once you're done
You
with
can
this,
thank me later. This
you hit
machine
next.
cleans my
and then what I do is I just post it to your account just for now. And then click that little icon up top to copy the link. So once you've copied the link, you're going to want to go to QLoad again and download this video, but without the watermark. And once that downloads on QLoad, then you're going to be ready to use that for your ads. Okay, so every time you launch a new product, I'm going to show you exactly the strategy that I use to test to see if it's going to be a winner or not. Okay, so the first thing I do is I go to my TikTok ads manager and then click campaign. And then we're going to hit create right here, right under the campaign button. Create. So if this ever pops up, just hit start over. But make sure it's in custom mode right here. So for this, we're going to click conversions, and we're going to name the campaign. I usually name it whatever the product name is, so I'm just going to type in makeup brush cleaner. Okay, and make sure these are both off to the left position because we're not using any of those right now. And for your budget, make sure it's checked with no limit. Hit continue. So for the first ad group that we're going to make, we're going to do very broad. So it's going to be pretty much completely open targeting. So what I like to do is just name it open. Okay, so right here, make sure it's clicked on external website, and you're going to click the pixel that you just made for the store. And for your optimization event, you're going to click complete payment. Don't worry about any of these other things. Make sure it's complete payment. Because when we're going for purchases, that's what we want. We want to optimize for people that are going to purchase our product. So complete payment is what we want to click. So placements, instead of automatic placements, we're going to select our own placements. We're just going to do TikTok because these other ones, it's just kind of wasting your money, from my opinion. So just TikTok. In the beginning, we're gonna take off user comments and video download. We never want to have video download available because if you're another drop shipper, you know, you can just go to our video and then download it and then they could use it for themselves. So I always keep that off. But user comments in the beginning, I like to just keep it off. But if it's a good product and everything is going well, it might help the engagement, and it could potentially reach more customers if you keep it on. But just for the testing phase, I keep it off. Okay. So creative type, don't worry about this right now. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be completely open because we want to see how broad targeting works first. So all this is going to be not touched. Location, I usually only sell to the United States, but if you live in another country, then you can select your country or the countries you want to target. So for now, just keep United States. For your gender, it really depends what product you're using. So right now I have a makeup brush cleaner. That's what I'm gonna sell. So that is clearly a female's product, but usually any other products, like a phone case or some type of tech gadget or something like that, you know, it's usually both male and female. Alright, so for the age groups, I recommend choosing 18 to 24, 25 to 34, 35 to 44, 45 to 54, and 55 plus. I usually exclude 13 to 17 because you can kind of waste some money if traffic is getting sent to that group, but they don't have the money, you know, to pay for what you're selling. So I usually don't target 13 to 17. So languages, I usually keep all. Sometimes I'll click English, but I haven't seen too much of a difference with that. So interests and behaviors, we're going to get to that in a second, but for now, we're going to just keep this completely open. Also, device. We're going to keep this open right now as all, but if you're selling something specifically for Android users, then you would select Android users here. Or if you were selling something specifically for iPhone users, you're going to click that here. But for now, we're keeping it open. Alright, so with your daily budget, each ad group, the least amount you could put is $20. So that's what I'm going to start with. And schedule, I usually schedule these for the next morning. So what we would do is schedule this to start at the next morning. And hit OK. And day parting we'll get into in the future, but for now we're going to keep it on all day. And your optimization goal is always going to be conversion. And we're going to click lowest cost for the bid strategy. Okay, then hit next. So for your custom identity, we're going to click that and create new custom identity if you don't have one yet. So right here, we would edit the picture where our logo is going to be. So we're going to put our logo in this one right here. So you click this little thing and then, you know, you find your logo and then you enter your display name. So whatever your store's name is, put it right here. Okay, this is just an example, but put your store name right here and then hit create. Next, we're going to go down to your video. So the video that you just made and downloaded, you're going to hit upload. And then you're going to wait for it to upload. And then hit confirm. Okay, so this is your video right here.
This machine cleans my makeup brushes in just seconds.
Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to add some music to this. So what's cool about TikTok is they have the TikTok video editor. So we're going to open that. Alright, so they have a bunch of different music, they have a bunch of different tracks here. So what I usually like to do, I usually go to either tracks with the highest spend. So people that are spending the most money on ads, these are the songs that they're using. The most used tracks, like so popular tracks that a lot of people use. And then genres with the highest spend. These are the ones I usually stay within. So I'm going to look at the tracks with the highest spend. This one's a popular one that I've used before in the past. So I'll just play it. Okay, once you find the track that you want, then you're going to click this right here, the little add button, and then it's going to add it down there. So the first thing you want to do is you want to click on it and lower the volume. I usually put it between like 15 and 20, or else it's just going to be overpowering with the voiceover. So I'll say 16. And the next thing you want to do is you want to minimize this and then drag this all the way to the right and take your music and match it up to the end of your video. Okay, so now when you play it,
This machine cleans my makeup brushes in just seconds. Just add soap and water, and the dirt and grime spins off. It's 50% off.
okay, so just play with that and listen to the music to see how well it fits. Some music's louder than others, so I'm gonna bump this up to 18.
Off today only. You can thank me later.
Alright, and that's it. So yeah, make sure it's between 15 and 20 and just play around with it and see where your sweet spot is, where it sounds the best. And once you're done, you're gonna hit confirm. Okay, so this is the video.
This machine cleans my makeup brushes in just seconds. Just add soap and water, and the...
Alright, perfect. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna add your caption right here. So whatever your caption is going to be, so this is what I usually write, like get whatever your product is, 50% off today only. Even though it gets cut off a little bit, you get the point, 50% off today. And then you're going to scroll down to here. And we're going to, instead of dynamic call to action, we're going to do standard, and we're going to always click shop now. So the button that comes up is going to be shop now. So your URL, you're going to go to your product page. So for instance, you're going to go to your website, you're not going to go through Shopify. So whatever your website name is, put it up right here and go to it, and you're going to search your product. All right, let's just say that this is it right here. This is the product that you want to put. This is what you're going to put right here. You're going to copy this link and then paste it in there. Okay, once you put your URL in there, just make sure your pixel's right here under the pixel, and then you're just going to hit submit. All right, and then it redirects you back to the campaign. All right, you're gonna click campaign again. You're gonna click on that, and then now we're gonna make more ad groups. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this right here. Make sure you're under ad groups, under your open one, hit copy. And it really depends on your budget. I have a little bigger budget and I'm used to this, so I usually duplicate this 10 times, but if you're just starting out, I would recommend just duplicating this 4 more times, anywhere from 4 to 9 times. So if you don't want to spend too much, make 4. If you want to make more, make more. But if you're just testing this, just make 4. Duplicate it. Okay, and then what you're going to do is just hit next. Well, actually, don't hit next yet. Make sure that your time is scheduled for tomorrow. At midnight. Just so you don't have to do them individually. Okay, okay, and that's it. So next. And then again, we're going to hit next. So we'll submit. Hit OK. Okay, so now under our ad groups, we're going to have our first open one. I don't know why that looks like that. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go in and edit these individually, except the bottom one, because we're going to leave that one open. These are all saying they're in review, so they're not delivering yet because they have to pass the review process and then it'll turn green. So the first one we're going to edit is the open one. So make sure you're under ad groups in one campaign. So under open one, edit. And this is where we're going to select our interests and then dial down the targeting just a little bit. So it really depends what product that you have. The first one that I always start with is the interests. So what we're going to do is put one interest or one behavior or one of these behaviors, but just one. So when we scroll through these interests right here, we're going to see what interest relates to our product. So for me and for this product, this is a beauty product. So we can either click this arrow down and click a specific interest within here, which is a good idea. Or what we can do is just do the whole category. So usually I just do the whole category to start at least. And what you want to do is you want to copy this and then go to the top and add group name. Just make it the name of that interest. And then you're going to hit save. Okay, so for the second one, edit. So you can either pick, another one of these interests that relates, or you can scroll down into the behaviors, the video interactions. So what I usually do is click watch till end within the last 7 days, and then again I'll click on the beauty and style, or the beauty one. So you can click individual ones or click the whole category. I'm just going to click the whole category, copy that, put it under the ad group name, and then hit save. And then edit the third one, or the fourth one rather. And then same thing. So if you're going to do this, in this category, I would hit watch till end within the last 7 days, or what you could do is the creator interactions. So usually I do like viewed profile for this one, and then I'm gonna click, let's see, fashion and beauty. These have a decent amount of in the drop down menu, but I'm gonna click just this for now because I'm testing fashion and beauty. Hit save. Okay, so I saved that one. And your last one, you can either do something similar to that, or what you could do is they now have, so if you go to interests, you can actually search interests too. So if they don't have it right here, like, let's see, beauty education, and you want to look at the audience sizes. You want them to be, you know, at least over, I would say, probably 5 million. So beauty tools, this might be good. Beauty in general, beauty tips. So these are all pretty good, but just make sure, like, see this one right here, it's only got 600,000 to 755,000. Like, that's a little too small. I would only mess with something if it has, you know, over a couple of million. So what I could do is beauty tools, but also it really depends what your product is, you know, not just beauty. Like, just say you have like a, I don't know, like a something to do with the gym or fitness. Let's see, you know, health and fitness, sport and fitness, exercise and fitness, physical fitness. Like, these are a bunch of different interests that you could choose from. You know, so you want to go through here, type in whatever has to do with your product, and you'll be able to find different categories. So like, even like, let's see, fishing. See, 36 million. Fishing games. Go fishing. 3 million. So just make sure it has in the millions, because it's just not going to be enough. Like, say this one, fishing games, 192,000. I wouldn't use that, you know, if that's what your product has to do with. So just go through these and figure out what works best for your product, you know. So beauty tools, we're going to copy that and then hit paste and then hit save. Okay, so this is what I do every time I launch a new product, when I'm testing a new product to see if it's going to be a winner or not. So right here, all these budgets are $20 a day, so this is $100 that I'm going to be spending. But you're not going to let it run fully. You're going to want to analyze the data and see how it looks before everything spends. So you'll know with less than half of this spent if it's going to be a winner or not. You don't have to let it run the full $100. So I'm going to show you that in one of the next videos. But when launching and testing a new product, this is the strategy I use. And if you want to start with 10 ad groups instead of 5, if you have a bigger budget and you want to get data faster, that's fine. So when you're in the beginning, when you were copying your open ad group right here, you know how I clicked 4. If you just click 9, then you'll have double the amount. So, but for starters, this is good, and I'll show you how to read all the data once it starts spending. All right, and that's it for this. So the most important thing about running ads is being able to read the data. So I have a bunch of custom columns set up here, and I'm going to show you what each of these mean, and I'm going to show you exactly how to replicate them. So to start off, the first thing is the name of your ad group. This just makes organization a lot easier. So your name is the name of your ad group. This right here, this column comes standard in all of the columns, whatever preset you choose, or if you do custom. This just goes to show if there's any issues with your ads, say one gets rejected or something like that, it'll come up here if there's any issues with it. The next is your status. So this lets you know if your ad group or your campaign is active, not active, if it's in review, if the campaign ran out of budget. This is going to let you know right here. So your budget, depending on if you're in the campaign or in your ad groups, this is the amount of money per ad group or per campaign. It depends if you're in the ad group tab or a campaign tab. So total cost, this is the amount of money that you spent on each ad group. So it's going to let you know right here. So this CPA, this is one of the most important ones. This is your cost per action or cost per acquisition, or also known as cost per purchase. So this is the average amount of money you spent on a conversion. This is going to be one of the most important numbers right here. Next is conversions, how many purchases you've got on each ad group. Cost per click, the average amount of money you spent on a click. This is also a very important metric right here. CPM, the average amount of money you spent per 1,000 impressions. So this number is going to vary. I'm going to show you in a second what a good CPM is, what a bad CPM is, what can affect it. So impressions is the number of times your ads were on screen. Clicks, how many people clicked on your ad. Your click-through rate, this is the percentage of times people saw your ad and performed a click. So this is also a good metric that you're going to want to pay close attention to. And I'm going to show you what a good click-through rate is in a second. So just hang tight. The next is frequency, the average number of times people saw your ad. Complete payment return on ad spend. The total return on ad spend from complete payments events that were attributed to your ads. And CVR, which is conversion rate, the percentage of results you achieved out of all the clicks on your ads. Okay, so that's what they are, and right now I'm going to show you exactly how to set them up. So what you're going to do right here, this should be on default for you. I named it something dumb, but click this. It's going to be on default columns usually. What you're going to do is go down to custom columns. And these are all of the ones I have right here. So either search for them or just keep scrolling until you find them. So budget, ad group name, total cost, CPA, conversions, cost per click, your CPMs, your impressions, clicks, click-through rate, frequency, complete payment return on ad spend, and conversion rate. So I'm going to leave this here for a second if you want to either take a picture of this just so it's easier, or open this in a different window and do it one by one. But these are them right here. Alright, and once you have these, you could put it in the same order as me or whatever order works for you, but these are the metrics that I really pay attention to. So once you're done putting all of them over here, you're going to do this right here, save as preset column, put whatever your name is, something that you're going to remember, and hit confirm. Alright, and once you confirm it, it should pop up right here. And make sure this is always on so you're able to read all of your metrics.